everybody, this is Jyoti Mahekar and welcome to the part 8 of Legends of the Physics World. Guess who? When you tell the time on your rotary watch, you are in debt to him. He invented the balance spring and escapement mechanism in watches and clocks. Yes, Robert Hooke. Hooke was an experimenter rather than a mathematician. He organized scientific demonstrations at the Royal Society in London and invented many devices. While working on springs, he discovered Hooke's law. Hooke's law states that the amount by which a spring extends is proportional to the force with which you pull it. So if you pull twice as hard, it stretches twice as far. That is what Hooke's law is. Elasticity. Materials that obey Hooke's law are called elastic. As well as stretching, elastic materials return to their original shape when any force which is acting upon it is removed. Their stretching, it is reversible. Rubber bands and stiff wire springs behave like this. That is how we call them elastic materials. Chewing gum, on the other hand, does stretch when you pull, but it remains stretched when you stop. It doesn't regain its original shape. So it is not elastic. Many materials behave elastically within some modest range of forces, but if they are pulled beyond that range, it may break or fail. Other materials are too rigid or pliable to be called elastic, such as ceramics or clay. Applications of Hooke's law. So where this law is basically used, derived originally from stretching of springs in watches, Hooke's law shows how materials deform when forces are applied. Elastic materials stretch in proportion to the force. A prolific contributor to architecture as well as science, it is strange that Robert Hooke is remembered only for Hooke's law. Hooke's law crosses many disciplines, being used in engineering, construction, and material science as well. Bounce back. Hooke's law is not just for engineers. Thousands of backpackers rely on Hooke's law every year when they try bungee jumping. So, leaping off a tall platform attached to an elastic rod. Hooke's law tells the jumper how much the cord will stretch when it feels the force of their weight. Hooke coined the term cell after comparing the appearance of plant cells under a microscope to the cells of monk. So these are the cells in which monks used to live, and he saw similar structure. Robert Hooke was the first person who examined cell for the first time under the microscope, and he was the one who coined the term cell when he found the similarity with this kind of cells. Hooke achieved so much, he has been called the Leonardo da Vinci of London. A key player in the scientific revolution, he contributed to many areas of science from astronomy to biology and even architecture. He said, "By the help of microscopes, there is nothing so small as to escape our inquiry. Hence, there is a new visible world discovered to the understanding." Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.